Sagittarius, EverlongMystic here. So we're gonna do a little shadow reading, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna look at a few things here and then get some advice. So what we're gonna look at is a desire, a fear, a sacrifice, a result of that sacrifice, and something that's helping you, and an illusion to watch out for or to beware of. And then we'll get some advice, and I will pull a deep, dark, dangerous oracle card for you to go with the advice. Um, okay, so let's get started here. Let's see what's going on. All right. So what is the desire? So we have Mother of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, just because you are a fire sign, and this is the Mother of Pentacles, it's earthy, right? So I feel like there is some desire here for you to be a more grounded, um, and more in a safe space. This feels like a safe space here. So it's like you desire to be on less shaky ground, maybe something less volatile. That's what I'm getting from that here. So what are you afraid of? So we have fear, it's judgment, so it's either going to be about, being afraid of actually being judged, something judging you. And I want to say judging your actions somehow. I don't feel like this is like someone like judging you, like by how you look or something like that. It feels like judgment in regards to something that transpired. But there's also this feeling of running out of time. I'm getting with this. There's like a hurry up kind of feeling. I think, and that's the fear part. The fear of not having enough time for something. It's not necessarily like FOMO, like fear of missing out. It's just fear of running out of time. It seems specific enough for me to stick to that. But of course, in the card, there's this bird rising up. It's like there is some kind of freedom that you want, or you need, but there's too much fear wrapped around being judged and running out of time, that it's kind of getting in the way of you, of liftoff, so to speak. So let's look at what you're sacrificing, because what you're sacrificing is either something you sacrifice in order to get your desire, or something you sacrifice in order to perpetuate this fear. And we have Temperance. So, gosh, are you like sacrificing a piece of yourself? That seems like counterproductive here. There is something counterproductive here, because just the feeling I get from the Temperance card, right? It's very similar to what you're desiring here. To have something less volatile, right? You temper something so it can be less volatile. I mean, like volatile could be the fire and the water is tempering, you know what I mean? So, but you're sacrificing that, which defeats any efforts to get here, which is a desire of yours. So it's like this kind of weird, it's like this weird little cycle that's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. It's like as soon as you take a step to get this to be in a place that you want, and then then you're on shaky ground again because you're sacrificing what you, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, so if you do feel, Sagittarius, if you do feel like you are on maybe some volatile or shaky ground with something, it might actually be on, like, coming from the divine on purpose to break you free of this weird little self-defeating thing you have going on. So let's look at the result. The result of the sacrifice. It's kind of like how it shows up. Oh man, Sagittarius. So all it does is just reinforce wounds. It just reinforces like pains you can tap into. But these feel old. Like they're old, they're all wrapped up. They've been around a while, and you can, but you hold on to them and you can feel them whenever you want, you know. Well, you really don't want, but you do. Like it's weird. Hopefully I'm not just confusing you and sounding like a crazy person here, but yeah. I mean, it's not good. It's obviously not good for you, and it's a complete hindrance to setting yourself free, which is what is good for you, or you know what I mean? All right, so here, this is what's helping you. So what is helping you? Okay. All right, Nine of Swords. I hate this card. I don't like it. It's very discombobulated, and it also doesn't make any sense. It's almost like, that is so weird. It's almost like you have to go here in order to feel this so that you can do something about it. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I can actually see that working. I can actually see that working because, so it's almost like, I mean, because this is kind of related to that, to, it's a fear type energy. It's almost like you have to kind of step into that fear energy a little bit in order to break whatever this habit is. It's kind of like, gosh, I was just having a conversation with a Saggy moon yesterday about how they were saying how good they feel when they're at work and it's like totally busy and they're slammed and they're stressing out and it's like it's just chaos, and they work through it, they kick some butt, they complete the day, and like, and then they have like this awesome sense of accomplishment. But like if it was just a regular normal day, that awesome sense of accomplishment wouldn't have happened. It just would have been a, yeah, whatever, simo simo. It would have been an underwhelming day. It's almost like that's a fuel, like that. There's a certain bit of chaos fuel. And it's weird because, I mean, this whole thing seems super contradictory. And I'm just wondering what the deal is. Because it's like you're canceling out what's going to help you get to this desire here to be grounded, safe, you know, but it takes a little bit of volatility or a little bit of, unrest for you to get going. Like it's like it's some kind of catalyst here, and it's actually helping you. It's like getting through this. I don't think it's this itself, but it's getting through this. Like defeating it or getting a handle on it or working through it. Like the process of going through this is like totally helps you. Okay, so let's look at this. This is an illusion that you need to be aware of. So what's the illusion? I figure, well, it seems like there are illusiony things already going on here for you, but so we have Six of Pentacles. And that's that kind of even Steven energy. Even Steven. So things are not even Steven. So there's something that you're going overboard with. And it feels even to you, but it's not. And it may have something to do with work because these are pentacles. I mean, I don't know if this is a work situation for you. I mean, it could be. It doesn't have to be though. But yeah. So the illusion to be aware of is when things are even Steven. And I'm not really sure exactly what that means. It's like the illusion of balance, reciprocity. So, man, it almost feels like, I mean, I know this isn't like a court card or something, but I almost wonder if this is another person. Like another person that you deal with, where they're trying to give you the illusion that things are fair. Because we have the judgment card here, right? It's like the illusion that things are fair. Like, oh yeah, I'm putting in all the efforts I'm supposed to. Are you? Or, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's like weird, weird gaslighting or something, or I don't know. But there is some illusion with like things are even, things are fair. It's like something is not actually fair, but someone's trying to give you the impression that it is. So you can take that for whatever it's worth. So here we have it's just advice from spirit, just something for you, Sagittarius. So first, let me get you an oracle card. And you know, since you wanted me to use the wild unknown, your message isn't super shadowy. Because sometimes when I do shadow readings, they can get very, very, very dark. But yours is not that dark. It seems manageable. Nothing too crazy. A little confusing though. All right. Sagittarius, so what is your card of advice here? Oh dear, okay, so we have vengeance. So I can see if this situation here, this illusion to be aware of, like if you catch on to it or who's doing it or whatever, it might piss you off a little bit. It might piss you off a little bit, but if it does, and you do take vengeance, it could very well backfire. But let's see, what's this other card? Oh, jeez. So this is a total beware. Oh my gosh. Sagittarius. Okay, I mean, like, his feet are on fire. You've got the devil card, his feet are on fire. This isn't not the good kind of anger. This is the kind of anger where if you act on anger impulse, there's like this small, like, there is hardly any chance at all that it will work out in your benefit. This is one of those things where you need like some restraint, some self control, especially when you find out about this, like when this illusion is discovered. Okay, let's just see what it says in the. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Arrhenius? Arrhenius? Here's the image. I do want to say just that as far as vengeance goes, and just with this devil card, it's like, seriously? But it's like this. breaking up this weird sacrifice desire self-defeat thing, that's way, 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 way more important for you because that's going to help you out a lot, Sagittarius, than to let yourself dip into um, toxic anger. You know what I mean? All right, card 31. All right, it says revenge can feel good for a time, but it's a hollow victory. Allow yourself to leave a cycle of negativity. Justice will be done. Only you can choose to forgive someone else. You may or may not choose to forgive someone for their transgression, but you forgive for yourself and not for others. Wow. So I'm not going to read about the myth, or I guess they're called the Furies. Oh, they had terrible voices and they could fly. Okay, I don't want to read about that. All right. So beware. Okay, so your advice here from Spirit is to beware of the beware of the Furies, Sagittarius. Just chill a second before. I mean, if you see yourself getting super pissy about something, just chill a sec and don't do rash responses, because that is not gonna help you here. Okay. So, let's roll. Okay, it's trick or treat season, Sagittarius. We're gonna roll and see if you get a trick or a treat. Nope. You get a trick. The trick is no extended or bonus. Okay, so this is your message. I thank you for being here, and I thank you for embracing your inner mystic, and I will see you later. Bye, Sagittarius.